So I just did the video for Gemini versus Grok asking the same question, and since I have paid subscriptions to ChatGPT Pro as well as Claude, I'm going to ask it the same question. I want 100% confidence and no bias in your answer. No fabrication permitted. Be 100% objective based on all available current information. The New Zealand election is coming up in November, and give me the realistic projections, logical forecasts based on all available evidence, past party results, performance policies, and mandates. Going forward for the next 3 years, who would serve the country best long term, not short term boosts for each of the goals below? Would the current coalition or which party on an individual basis would deliver the best results for one, improving the overall New Zealand economy for Kiwis, increasing GDP, reduce cost of living, increase employment, drive Kiwi business growth, improve the housing and affordability crisis, lower debt and return the budget to a surplus, 8, reduce and control inflation, crime reduction, safety and security, immigration control. Note, be blunt, be direct, no emotion. At the very top, I just want to know who will be the most successful in each specific goal. Put it in a table format, 1 to 5 score, with 5 being the most likely to succeed, 1 being not likely at all. In the table include scores for current coalition, National, Labour, ACT, New Zealand First, Greens to Party Maori. Now, I got no real care either way. There's nothing really extreme about this government's politics. I do lean centre right, obviously, except for these guys, which I regard as complete fruitcakes. But I mean, yeah, let's ask them. Here we go. So this is Claude Opus 4.7, the current best search. He's looking at polling data, which is a bit stupid. There's no need to look at that. I probably should have run the model called Sonnet, but anyway, we'll see what. It's busy searching through their various things, their economic positions. It shows you what they're thinking there at the moment. So this is ChatGPT, and it's busy searching through the various websites and stuff. This will probably give a more accurate information compared to Claude Opus. I think Opus is more designed for thinking, sorting out problems. I think we'll probably get a different result from Sonnet. I might run that after this just to get a comparison. That's the different thinking model, but we'll see. Oh, okay, here we go. It's already done it. So current coalition most likely to succeed, 5 most likely. So we got improve overall New Zealand economy. We've got the coalition at 3, National 3, Labour 3, ACT at 4. Wow, that's unusual. I didn't expect that. New Zealand First 2, Greens 2 to Party Maori 1. Increased GDP 3 for coalition, 3 for National, 3 for Labour, 4 for ACT, 2 for New Zealand First, 2 for Greens, 1 for Te Party Maori. I'll be honest, I expected this to be more of a center left sort of AI. So yeah, it's interesting. Reduce cost of living, 2 for current, 2 for national, 3 for Labour. They're quite brutal, hey? ACT 3, 2 for New Zealand First, 3 for Greens, and 3 for Te Party Maori. Increase employment, we're going to give 3 for current coalition and 3 for National, 3 for Labour, 4 for ACT. Again, ACT is leading. New Zealand First, 2, 3, and 2. Drive Kiwi business growth, 4 for the coalition, 4 for National, 2 for Labour. Yeah, they're really an average, below average party for this particular, you can see over here. 5 for ACT, 2 for New Zealand First, 1, 1. Yeah, that's nowhere, these guys. Improve housing and affordability, you got 3, you got 4 for National, you got 3 for Labour, 4 for ACT. So ACT is actually, like X, it's dominating over here as well. So this is not a right-wing or a right-aligned model. They do all have a bias, but it's interesting. New Zealand First is 2, 3 for Greens, 2 for Te Party Maori. In the previous model or results from Grok and from Gemini, New Zealand First came out as a sort of middle of the road 3 out of 5 party. Here it's significantly worse. Lower debt and return to surplus. We've got 3 for the current, 3 for national, 2 for So with your aggressive spending cuts and things, ACT is dominating this field. Two for New Zealand First, one. Um, New Zealand First pretty much goes after the stragglers. They have these obscure topics, and that's what they go after, and then they hound on them, and they feed on sentiment and stuff. That being said, I've been a bit annoyed with National myself personally, so yeah, interesting. Um, Reduce and control inflation. You got three there, three there, three there, four for ACT, two for New Zealand First, two for Greens, and two for Te Pāti Māori. Crime reduction, you got four for the coalition, four for National, two for Labour. Wow, this really sucks in this review. Four for ACT, four for New Zealand First, two for Greens, and Te Pāti Māori is one. Immigration control, you got four overall. So actually, they're, in spite of them getting the bad rap for the whole new Indian Free Trade Agreement, they're not getting too bashed over here in the results. Three here, two, three, five. ACT is that's New Zealand First. They're really anti-immigration. So there you go. 1-1. Okay. So there it's talking about. I didn't ask it for this. It's just I will post this though. I'll print it out and put it down. Just scroll through it. So if you want to pause, you can actually read it on the screen as well. All right. So what did ChatGPT say? Let's have a look. So we've got current coalition, four for improving the overall economy, four for now. This is a very left-leaning sort of AI. There's no doubt about that. National being four for improving the economy. Labour's three again. Average New Zealand First is below. This is similar to Grok's sort of results. Greens and Te Pāti Māori once again worthless. Increased GDP, you got four for the current coalition, four for National, three for Labour, four for ACT, and three for New Zealand First. Those are irrelevant. Reduced cost of living, you got current coalition at three, three, three. Everyone is pretty much rated on a 60% rate there. Increase employment, you got three, 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 three. So the AI doesn't think any of them are going to really increase employment, and not Labour either. Drive Kiwi business, you're going to have four for National, four for, and once again, Labour is not a friend of business. ACT is obviously a good friend of business, and the rest are average or below, way below. Improve housing affordability. You got three for the coalition, four for National, three for Labour, four for ACT, and the rest are interesting. That there. Lower debt and return to surplus. Four for two. Once again, ACT rules supreme. 3-1-1. Reduce and control inflation. You've got four for coalition, four for National, two for Labour. God, it's really a pathetic turnout for this party on this particular AI model. Four for ACT, three for New Zealand First, 1-1. Crime reduction, you got four for, you got two for the Labour. Wow, they were pretty crummy on crime in the last period. I mean, they ram raids every single friggin' day. They don't exactly have a good track record. And you got four for ACT, so they all right there, 1-1. Well, these guys want to let people out of prison, so what do you expect? Immigration control, you got four for two, and then 5 for New Zealand First and ACT. Really impressive. So I'll just scroll through this. The current is the strongest across the stated goals. Okay, this is not me. It's not biased. It's just it is what it is. Ah, crap. I might actually end up voting for my same party again. The economy is already forecast to recover under the current settings. So yeah, it's going to be slow. And yeah, we're just going to scroll through these. You can pause and actually read the information yourself on the video. Labour's strongest case is social spending, health access, and direct household support. Its current public policy list includes free doctors' visits. Yeah, we don't have doctors, though. So it's kind of silly. You can't even get a guy on a bloody Zoom call. There's capital gains tax proposal and a New Zealand First Future Fund. That may help some households, but on your listed goals, it scores weak on debt, inflation control, business confidence, and immigration control. And these are communists, basically. So, I mean, that's the reality. Redistribution of wealth. That's essentially what it is. Or as Mamdani would say, social democrats. That's what they are. Yeah. Bottom line, vote for the current coalition if you want the best overall match. Interesting that it told me that. That's really interesting. If rankings and National First for Broad Economic Government, Act for Fiscal and Business Reform, New Zealand First Equals Act on Immigration Control, Labour is mid-tier, Greens are poor fit for your stated objectives. I mean, the reality is those are the objectives everybody cares about. That is it. They want cost of living to come down. They want housing to come down. They want, things to become more affordable. I mean, there isn't really anything else. That there covers everything, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that, just for fun.